One of the disadvantages of buying an electric bike online is that it won't be completely assembled as it comes out of the box, and the new owner will either have to hire a local bicycle mechanic to make the bike operational or figure out how to do it himself. To ease the anxiety of potential buyers, many online electric bicycle manufacturers claim that their e-bikes are shipped 95% pre-assembled. I recently received a MoonCool TK1 folding adult trike, and like many e-bike manufacturers, MoonCool claimed that their product was 95% pre-assembled. But where do manufacturers get this number? Is it true? Is it exaggeration or is it hype? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into this claim, just after this. To answer this question, we'll use the MoonCool TK1 folding electric adult trike as an example. First, we need to find out how many parts the trike is composed of, then calculate the number of parts I had to install to get it ready for the road. After that is simple mathematics. For the total number of parts in the trike, I consulted Google Gemini AI. My question was, how many parts is the MoonCool TK1 composed of, such as nuts, bolts, spokes, gears, etc.? Here's the answer that Gemini gave me. Based on the specific design of the MoonCool TK1 folding electric trike, which features a 500-watt geared helical motor, a single-speed drivetrain, and front-rear baskets, the total part count is approximately 1,100 individual pieces. While the trike arrives 95% pre-assembled, those pre-assembled sections, like the motor and rear differential, contain hundreds of internal components. Then Gemini breaks it down category by category. The drivetrain. Because the TK1 is a single-speed, one-speed system, it lacks the complex gears and shifters of a derailleur system, but it makes up for it in the rear axle complexity. The chain. The TK1 uses a chain that has 132 links. At roughly 8 parts per link, inner outer plates, rollers, pins, the chain alone is 1,056 subcomponents if fully disassembled, though that's usually treated as 132 parts. Rear differential. Unlike a standard bike, the TK1 has a differential mechanism in the rear axle to allow the wheels to turn at different speeds. This allows roughly 40 to 60 internal parts, gears, bearings, spacers. Crankset and pedals. Standard alloy cranks and pedals add about 60 parts, mostly ball bearings. Wheels and spokes. The TK1 uses 20-inch wheels with a 36-spoke count. So spokes and nipples, there are 3 wheels times 36 spokes, which makes 108 spokes plus 108 nipples, 216 parts. Tires and tubes, there are 3 fat tires, 20 by 3 or 20 by 4 depending on the submodel, and 3 inner tubes, so that's 6 parts. Rims and tape, 3 alloy rims and 3 rim strips, so that's 6 parts. Motor and electronics. The geared helical motor. The TK1 uses a helical geared motor. These are quieter but contain an internal planetary gear set, a clutch, a copper-wound stator, magnets, and a casing held together by about 12 to 15 screws. So here we have about 70 to 90 parts all told. Battery pack. The 48-volt, 14.5 amp-hour Halong-style battery contains 52 individual lithium-ion cells, 4 parallel groups of 13 in series, plus the BMS circuit board, casing, and connectors, about 60 parts. Fenders, baskets, and hardware. This is where the TK1 has a higher count than a standard e-bike because of its utility focus. Baskets. The front and rear baskets are made of multiple mesh panels held together by roughly 12 to 20 small bolts and metal fixing plates. The fenders are 3 fenders. The rear fenders on the TK1 are pre-installed, but are notorious for having many fasteners, roughly 12 screws per rear fender assembly, to secure the stays to the frame. Washers and bolts between the folding hinge mechanism, the seat post clamp, and the basket mounts. There are approximately 100 individual pieces of hardware, nuts, bolts, lock washers. Then Gemini kindly created a summary table of the categories. Summary table is composed of 3 columns: category, explanation, and approximate part count. The drivetrain. The drivetrain includes a 132-link chain and rear differential. That's about 480 parts. Wheels, 36 spokes per wheel, makes 108 spokes for 3 wheels, and 108 nipples across the 3 wheels. Electronics includes 52 internal battery cells and motor gears, so that's about 140 parts. Baskets and fenders, heavy on mounting plates and small screws, comes to about 120 parts. Frame and cockpit, folding hinge, suspension fork, and hydraulic brakes, about 130 parts, for a grand total of about 1,104 parts. 1,104 individual parts. Now that I had this important number, I went back to my unboxing and assembly video to calculate the number of parts I ended up installing myself. Before I go on to the next step, I'd like to take a moment to tell you how much I appreciate that cyclists like you take an interest in my work and my travels. If you'd like to help this channel gain popularity, it would be a great help if you would give this video a thumbs up, write a comment, share with your friends, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel. So this table here has the same headings, category, explanation, and number of parts. The handlebar assembly, so the handlebar and stem are 1 pre-assembled part, that's 1. Front fender, 1 fender and stays plus 3 bolts, that's a total of 4 parts I had to install. The front wheel itself plus the quick release bolt assembly, that's 2 parts. The seat tube is already attached to the seat, so that's 1 part. The front basket, I needed to use 4 bolts, so that's a total of 5 parts. For the front light, the housing itself, 1 nut, 1 bolt, 1 washer, and the electrical cable, so that's a total of 5 parts. All told, I had to install 18 different parts. Now for the math. The tricycle is composed of 1,104 parts, but the buyer only needs to install 18 components. Therefore, the number of pre-installed parts is 1,104 minus 18. To calculate the percentage of the total that the number of pre-installed parts represents, we take 1,104 minus 18, which is the number of pre-installed parts, multiplied by 100, divided by the total number of parts, 1,104, for a total of 98.4%. So according to this logic, the MoonCool TK1 is not 95% pre-installed, but it's actually 98.4%. I found some inconsistencies in Gemini's part counts in some categories. That prompted me to ask Gemini the same question a second time, and this time I got very different answers, some of which made no sense at all. So I decided to try another AI website called iAsk. This site added more information about the different categories of components. It reveals the complexity of the battery, for example. I didn't know this, but the battery management system circuit board is populated with hundreds of surface mount resistors, capacitors, and integrated circuits. The AI goes into a lot of detail describing the other 6 component categories of the trike. It then provides this table, which gives an estimated part count for 7 categories of parts: the battery, motor, wheels, drivetrain, frame and baskets, electronics, and standard hardware. What I find bothersome is that for each category, IASK gives a range instead of a fixed number of parts, and that range is quite large. For example, the estimate for the battery pack is 150 to 250 parts. I wonder why it can't come up with a more accurate number. For the total number of parts, the range is 1,550 to 2,300, which to me seems excessive. To confirm or refute the percentage we arrived at with Gemini, let's use the low range and assume that the trike is composed of 1,550 parts. Then we start with a total of 1,550 parts, and remember that the buyer needs to install 18 parts. This means that the number of pre-installed parts is 1,550 minus 18. Now we have to express that as a percentage, as we did with the Gemini data. Simple math. We take the number of parts that are pre-installed, 1,550 minus 18. We multiply the difference by 100 and divide the product by the total number of parts, 1,550, which results in 98.8% pre-installed parts. So no matter which source we use, the 95% pre-installed claim seems to be justified, not an exaggeration. When you watch my assembly video, you'll see that it's quite easy to put the trike together as it comes out of the box. I hope you found this little analysis useful or interesting or entertaining. If you'd like to watch my complete review of the MoonCool TK1, click on the link at the left. And if you want to watch my assembly video, click on the link at the right. Thank you for watching, and remember, never quit cycling.